All right, we got Chris Orr coming in on number 18. He's in the middle of fairway. He looks like he's about 140 yards back. Here's the delivery. Here we come.
Also fell back the shot.
I missed it. I had to over here. I lied. Orr surprises even the best of us. There he is, right there on the green. Very popular spot so far today.
Dave Haas.
All right, we got Dave Haas, about the same shot.
Dave Haas, who joined the tour probably, I want to say it's been about 13 years.
A staple.
Oh,
Look
hits
at
a
that.
great
Just
shot.
comes in. Look at that shot, folks. Within 10 feet of that pin right there. And here comes Sean Lambert.
Dave Haas is having a nice day too. +2 currently. So Sean Lambert from the rough. Looks like it went out to the right a little bit. And he is not going to like that.
Happy. No, he is not going to like that. All right, we got Chris Orr. He is good at lining up his birdie putt. I don't know, what is that, Brad? 25 feet?
Yeah, I'd say about that's right, Mike.
About 25 feet on 18. He's sitting at even par right now.
Even par right now. Chris Orr, part of the two-man championship team called Make Sandbagging Great Again. An interesting name. Not sure where you even thought of it.
Got about a 35-yard putt. He's about going
35 feet.
Everybody's
right to left. Everybody's missed it left. He's on the right side of the
look at this.
Oh, he just
almost makes that. Blows it by about, I don't know, 2 feet by, but man, what a great putt.
Yeah, he's a solid putter. And doesn't miss too many from that distance.
And he's in.
And he's safely in.
All right, here's Stonehouse.
This is a bid from Stonehouse to tie for the lead.
He is left himself.
The putt's on its way. It's
look at
tracking.
this.
It's looking good. It's in the hole.
There it is. All right, we're coming up on David Haas. He left it about 10 feet there, Brad. This is for birdie.
This is for birdie to move up the leaderboard. This is worth some money. This is one he really wants to make. It looks pretty good. Oh.
1 inch to the left. He left it out there. No good.
Go.
All right, we're here with Andrew Stonehouse, the leader in the clubhouse at -2. Tell us about that last shot in and that birdie right there.
I actually got very lucky there. I don't know if you saw my tee ball, but it was halfway down the hill.
Yeah.
It just happened to get caught up in one of those tumbleweeds. Just a little uncomfortable around the ankles, but
Right.
It gave me a shot. That just hit it hard.
Good shot in, great putt. You're the leader in the clubhouse. Congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, here comes Vera's shot right here.
Shot.
Here we
This
go.
could work out. We've seen a lot of these come down the hill here.
Yep, here it comes. Coming.
Is it going to get enough?
No, it held up just a little bit, Brad.
Wouldn't mind hit.
All right. This is for Vera. Brad, this is for birdie for Vera to tie in the clubhouse.
This is to get to -2.
This thing breaks hard to the right. And
He
lips it
just
out.
lifted out. That was
That
so
was a
close.
good shot.
What an effort.
All right, here comes Chorley off the hill.
Chorley, who joined the tour about 3 years ago and has brought in roughly probably 8 new members.
Yeah, at least.
He's just quite the ambassador for the club.
There's a tricky little downhill putt. And missed it off there to the left. I got Nick Auditore coming up here with a little downhill putt.
Nick Auditore's right around the cut line. This is kind of an important putt. And it looks... Oh, another one.
lip out.
Another lip
That's the
out.
third one we've seen.
It's the dastardly things that can happen at Cape Creek on the 18th green. It's just an unusual setup.
A couple tough pin positions out there with these downhill inside on the side slopes.
Yeah, you're right about that, Mike.
You know, if this goes in, Brad, he'll score.
Oh, he had it. Just not enough volition.
All right, nice shot. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay.
Hey, Chris, welcome in. Hey,
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
good, great day out there. Chris Orr, 4-time Summer Tour champion, original member from 2002, right? 2002,
Yeah,
Chris?
2002, yeah.
Original member. He's kind of a cool dude, but
Kind of.
I'm not going to tell you that on camera. But tell us about the conditions out there today.
Well, if you were in the fairway, you were doing all right. If you were around the greens, you were probably in some kind of shit that didn't help you much. So I did a lot of putting off of the greens today, and it worked out because I've played this course many times.
Yeah, tough pin placements
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah.
You're in right now. You're in the
Actually,
cut. You're inside the cut. So congratulations on
Thank
that.
you
And
very
thanks for all
much.
you do for the tour, man.
I appreciate
you.
On the website or what?
YouTube.
Here we got Spencer coming in with a nice little. Oh, he likes it. He spins the club. What do we got? That's not a bad shot.
Right to left. Up the hill.
Got a shot at birdie from there with his putting stroke. I'm pretty solid this year.
For what?
Milton's making his debut this year, actually. He just flew in from Hawaii a
Uncle
couple of weeks ago.
They call him Uncle Bill.
This is a tough putt. This is from the second cut, downhill with a breaker that everybody's been missing to the.
He's currently in 10th
right.
place, so this is a stay in the top 10.
Let's see.
That should release. Here it comes. That's a good lead from
That's
that
one of the
spot.
better ones we've seen.
Shot.
Right here we got Spencer Harder going for birdie from about 25 feet. If he can get the crowd into this as loud as that shirt, he's going to do some good things. His
Plus 8 at the moment. Very disappointing for the one handicapper.
his customary hat.
Last time I played.
Most people have left this to the left. He's got out there
Oh,
right.
I think it looks good. He's walking it in.
Walked it in and
Oh,
missed
it
it.
does not fall.
Great shot.
Oh, birdies.
A regular on the tour.
Reedy right around the cut line right now.
Right around the cut line.
Yep, this could go a long way. He's
He got it out to the left enough.
He's
Oh,
getting
and
a
he kept
stroke.
it high and missed
Oh, just missed it. What's happening here?
I hate this course. I never played good.
it. Harder, one of the funner guys on tour to play with. Tell us about
Thank
the
you.
conditions out there, man.
Oh, they were pretty good. Made 0 birdies, a couple doubles, and a couple chips, but
You had a pretty good,
can't
shot here.
can't blame conditions out there, boys.
All
Can't
right,
blame
well,
conditions.
We appreciate all you do on the tour. We enjoy having you. Thanks so much.
First to play is Matt Newsom. Matt Newsom, who finished, I believe, runner-up last week in Parker.
He's got a tough up and down here, downhill, running away from him. Most of these go about
Pretty good
10 feet
effort.
by. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh, just
and
out. Oh man, that's a great
It's a good lead, though. He's got himself an up.
soft chip here from Tim Miller. Not a good result. I'm sure he doesn't like that one.
Al's next to go, putting from basically Glendale, maybe Peoria.
One of the funner guys out on tour. We miss seeing him around. He hasn't been around as much, but sure is fun when he does show up. There's a long, tricky putt here.
He's also one of the contributing writers that writes the articles.
A little left as
Each
we've
week.
seen, and short. Tap in for double bogey for Tim on that hole.
Next to go is Andrew Chorley, the youngest of the Chorley brothers. Another part of the Spencer Harder tree that have brought in a ton of golfers into this select group.
I don't know if that's good though, Brad.
Well, that's, it's questionable.
Oh. Some of
I
these
think
are.
some of the guys he's brought in, though, have been solid. You got to admit.
Oh. Then I will admit it. If I've got to, I will.
Putter's dead, Andy. Buy a new one.
They are some good, fun players,
And good golfers, really.
good golfers,
Come on, Maddie. It's
good
all
sportsmen.
Seems to be a little something on the line on this particular putt. I believe this is a match for the win for the team Excelsior versus the subpar Salamis.
And he missed it just to the right.
Maybe another tie.
Matty crushed ice, not Matty ice. Matty crushed ice. Worst clutch venture I've ever seen. Who wrote the article last?
And a little cleanup here for Niles Van Buren. Probably the best name in the tour. That's gotta be Simmons over there. I think this is Brad Thompson. He's taking a drop. There must be something. Must be a sprinkler head out there, some sort of instruction.
That putt that I made at the end.
Nice.
There's McGurran marking his ball. He's already on.
This is Brad Thompson. Looks like he's about less than 100 out.
Coming right in,
one
just
of
a
the
little
lower
left.
handicappers on tour. He's gonna like that. That should spin back.
I see a lot of those out there today.
Left himself about 20 feet.
Off to the right here, we've got that's Kevin Hall's drive right there.
That's
on
his
18.
drive on 18, a hole that's
He's probably 35 yards.
425 yards from today. How was it playing that far?
Yeah. He's got a tough up and down though, Brad. He's got this.
Yeah, but
One of the better golfers, like you said, but
one handicapper. This is the defending champion of last week. Kevin Hall won in Parker.
most of the
So he's
people on
trying
this
to-
shot have left it past the hole about.
And if it gets
That's a
to
good
that,
shot.
it looks like it's going to grab
Just
that
doesn't
hill.
give
It
up.
just comes up short. There goes the club,
The club
and it.
almost,
Oh.
Got in the bag.
almost made it in the bag. To the right, we've got Dustin Semenza coming up and over. It looks like he's
Speaking
had
of
to,
good golfers, there's another one of them that's a zero handicap, playing in,
looks like he had to take a drop.
and he
And he
fires
sticks-
right at the flag. Look at the
Look at
spin on that one.
Look at the spin on that. That is a great
That
shot.
just comes off the club just a little bit different, doesn't it?
You know, after all that, he can save par.
That'd be a heck of a par, Mike.
Heck of a par.
Popular spot today. I've probably seen 15 putts from that spot today alone, and it's tracking. And another lip out.
That is the fourth or fifth lip out we've seen on 18 today, Brad.
It's uncanny.
Take that pin out.
You know, Brad, if that had just fallen, he would have got one stroke left in this round.
Can't argue with that, Mike.
All right, here's Kevin Hall coming up the hill and back over that ridge. He's got about a 20-footer for birdie.
This is for birdie.
Most people have missed it to the left, so I'd anticipate this coming to the right from him. Yeah, look at that.
It'll work its way back a little bit.
Worked its
There it
way
comes.
back.
Oh, it's a fine effort.
That's a tap-in.
It's a
par
tap-in par
for the defending.
Parker retreat champion.
There he is for par. You know, I think the club went further in that last shot.
There's no doubt about that.
All right, about 20 feet here for this. This is a birdie putt as well.
Looks like Kevin Hall may finish outside the top 10 this week, so not as quite as
Oh,
strong.
just missed it to the left. We've seen that all day.
And Thompson cleans up.
Now this could be one heck of a par right here. Semenza had to take a drop. He was in an unplayable lie back behind the trees.
This is to stay in fifth place. Tie for fifth at -1.
Oh,
another lip out.
another lip out.
And he will fall into a tie for 9th place.
That
Very disappointing. He's
That's
not on the green, so that could be a very a telling moment in this tournament.
you're probably right, Brad. This is Severson from that protection bunker there on the 18. Nice shot, little to the left. Nice little bounce.
Oh,
look at this.
look at this.
Come over that.
Just get the hill. And,
That is a great shot.
great-
And one of the
great
better
shot.
shots we've seen. Putting those two together, that's pretty good stuff.
Quite the tandem.
All right, here comes
Gallico
Gallico.
first to play with his patented one-arm swing, just to
And holding it high on that left butt cheek.
get a
That
look
was-
at the.
And he swung with one hand.
Oh,
Brad.
it's one hand. He swung
It's
with
a
one
one-handed
hand,
swing.
and he hit
And
the
he's over
ball
clear to the right here. Down the hole.
down the.
You know, Brad, that's just a beaten down dog that's given up on the round.
It has to be. I mean, and I've seen Gallica do some, unorthodox things over the years, but swinging with one hand, that's
Wait,
first I've seen.
But
this.
I've heard him tell me he could beat me with one hand tied behind his back, so maybe that's what he's trying to prove today. I don't know.
It's hard to say. Maybe we'll get a word with him when he comes in.
It's worth the ask.
Here's Justin Bowen, another player who's won this so far on this year's campaign. I believe it was Sundance that he notched
This is
his win this
second
year.
shot.
That's a big drive.
It's a big drive. About 60 or 70 yards out. Here we come in. A little to the right here, coming in a little deep. We've seen a lot of balls come into that area. That's not a bad lead.
A lot of players
About
playing
20
from
feet.
that spot.
You do that, you just get another roll of it.
Somewhere Jason Allen is on the course. We haven't seen him take a shot on this hole
we
yet,
have
so he might just be in his pocket. We don't know.
No, he's looking at
looking
each
for it.
tree. Keep going.
Let's see if Gallica uses the one-arm swing again. That's I'm guessing he probably will.
Oh, looking like he had a high grip on the tush. Another.
Another pretty good shot under the circumstances.
You just wanted me to talk.
No, here we go. You ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm here with Niles Van Buren, one of our favorite people on tour. He really is fun to play with, has a lot of good, great golfer. Tell us about the conditions out there today.
Conditions were pretty good actually for Cave Creek. You got to be careful because if you dig really deep, there might be a car battery somewhere in the landfill, so you don't want to take out big divots. Greens are tricky, kind of the redeeming factor of this golf course. Made 7 birdies last time I played here, only made 1 today, so that was a little disappointing. But was able to 2-putt from Peoria or wherever Brad said on 18 to win our match.
Yeah.
So I feel
So you
pretty
won
good
the
about
match.
that. We did win the match.
Good
One
job.
up. Made a birdie on 16. That was the decider.
So how are the kids at home?
Kids are good. My son turned 3 months yesterday. My daughter turns 3 years on Saturday.
Isn't that nuts? Was it that
it's
long
pretty
ago we
wild.
were in Park City and Niles, his wife, was ready? And
Yeah, so pretty cool. What I've realized is when you have 2 kids, you think that the next one's going to be tricky, but it's actually the first one that's still the problem.
Yes, it is.
Having a toddler is a lot easier, or a lot harder than having a
Yes.
newborn, as I've realized.
Well, it's
But,
great to see you back out here and golfing with us again. We love you. It's good to have you.
I love
man.
being out here.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
appreciate the summer tour. Mike, dude, the howitzer right there, and Brad, who does all the work for us.
All
It's
the-
really
all
great
the
league
work.
we're playing, and
All right.
we're really blessed to have.
Michael Davis came a little long.
Michael Davis was the leader about 20 minutes ago. He had some issues in the last couple of holes. He's fallen all the way back
to even.
par.
Yeah, J.J. Monroe right there in the middle of the fairway. He's about 220 yards out back there. Currently sitting at -3.
-3. Another former winner this year. He won at Coldwater 2 weeks back.
And I don't know why this guy is standing in the
Standing
middle.
in the middle of the fairway, just
Fairway.
not in the moment.
What's his name? here comes JJ's shot, approach shot.
There's a ball over there. That
No, yeah.
may have been it.
Nope, JJ's about to swing now. That was the guy behind the tree. Here's JJ coming to the left. It was not a good swing.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting up and down to remain in a tie for the lead. He's going to be a little bit challenged with that one, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what maybe had an uphill lie. I don't know what happened there. That was not a good swing for a guy at -3.
Top 1 to top 10.
There's Kazienko, sorry.
I think this is his third shot.
You think so?
man.
I think it's his drive.
Was that his drive?
That was his drive.
That was his drive.
This
Look
is-
at this, right in there.
He's left himself a little uphill one.
That'll be closer.
All right, let's see Davis.
No way. No way. I pipe mine 275 and I was
Michael Davis from the fringe.
275. That's all he hits it.
I need to get
I think he winked at us.
Is JJ not in this group?
Yes, he is.
It's going to start to turn.
He certainly didn't read that one well.
Is
What you don't
JJ?
know is that I've been making a lot of 8
Mike, is JJ in this group?
A lot of eight
Why
foots
is everybody
apart.
on the green and JJ still back on the fairway?
Poor sportsman. Slow. Here's JJ's third shot coming in.
That's like 5.
That's his
That's
third
his third
shot. He has
shot.
to make this to stay in the
To the
tie for the lead.
The tie for the lead?
He's at -3.
You were there.
Yeah.
You were there.
Till we couldn't find my ball.
He's going to have a very
Yeah,
difficult time to
Kazenko's-
make that.
Kazenko's lining up for a birdie
This is
putt
a
here,
birdie
Brad.
putt. This is another one of the zero handicappers on the tour, keeping that average a little bit down.
We don't care, bro.
Let's see if he can read this putt better than.
What are the odds, Mike, that that cart ends up on the green here? What do you think with
I think
JJ
it's
there?
I'm gonna say 0.
You think it's gonna settle?
It's gonna.
I don't know. It's getting close. Oh, and he just pulls away from the green.
Did you guys sign NIL deals too? Hey, did you get a new putter?
Only you get an NIL deal. Only a champ gets a deal here, bud.
JJ's putting from, and it's been really tough for people to keep that to the left side of that cup. Let's see if JJ can read it.
See if he can read it. Yeah, it's the architect has done a wonderful job at this golf course and tricking players over the years.
It sure feels like it wants to go left, but it stays out there to the right.
This putt to stay in the tie for the lead. It's got not enough pace. It's going to come up a little short.
Surprisingly kept it a little to the left.
And his bid to win in the 2 out of the last 3 weeks is going to end.
What are we doing here?
30.
3 to 1?
Make for 30. You're already up
3
30.
to 1?
Double or
3 to
nothing.
1 for 30?
30 to 1. You're already up 30. I would assume today.
Justin Shipka, the 13 handicapper, who challenged for the lead last week as well. Trying to convert a very difficult par.
You tell me what you want, Mr.
Yeah, he's sitting right on the cut line as well at about 25th.
And he is getting a stroke here on this hole, so that's not going to hurt him. He'll tap in for his bogey. Oh, we got another one with a sand wedge. Who just
That was a birdie for Sam.
that was a birdie putt for the
You've had a good round today.
for I guess the guy that just checked out, following in the footsteps. Oh, look at that! It looked like even
Chipped it in.
chip it in for par. This is some
Here's Michael Davis for par. And he missed it just to the right.
Pro side.
I won 50 on Are you sure? Did you check?
And a bogey coming in for Michael Davis. Now this is JJ. This is very important. This is for par here.
no. This is for bogey.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He had that.
Yeah, he came up short
Yeah,
on
he
his
came up
second.
on
This
that,
is going to
yep.
be. This is to stay in second place. -2.
And
And
goes
he
right
knocks
in
it
the
right in.
Figure it down.
Playoff, boys.
Look at Miller. Miller looking pretty doggone.
Miller and Black switched places today because of some scheduling conflicts, but it was within the rules because it was within plenty of notice, 24 hours.
Yeah, he's. They're looking back for.
May have been the
I see a ball over here on the top of the hill. That's probably. There's Miller's drive for sure. And
yeah,
that's
Satchfield.
Satchfield there, Jason.
I'm sure that's his drive as well.
This is our last group, Brad.
Now, there's still another group out there, but I don't think they can contend.
Oh, there is. Yeah, Singletary's group. I apologize. So here's Satchfield. We've got a group. Their playing partners are behind them, but I can see Casey Hatch back there. It looks like he.
Yeah, it must have had some trouble off the
Had some
tee
trouble off
because
the tee.
Casey Hatch would normally drive this green. And his playing partner is Neil Kruger, who we're trying to get a glimpse of.
Neil just pulled off the side there in the cart. You know, one thing I do know about Casey Hatch is he makes golf great. He makes it great every time.
He's just an amazing player. 2 handicap right now currently, which is actually up. He's typically right around scratch and 1, so.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good sign for Kruger. We're seeing Casey Hatch's playing partner looking down the hill at him.
You almost have to wonder if he took a peek at the leaderboard. 'Cause sometimes you know what that effect does when the players they've shut it out all day, and next thing you know, they look to see where they're at.
I wouldn't know that because I'm never at the top of the leaderboard, but I know that other people have done that in the past, Brad. In fact, one of my good friends did it last week. It may have affected him. In Parker.
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
All right, looks like he made the play, and everybody's scrambling to their ball. So we've got Jay Satchfield in the cart there, and on the left here we got Joe Miller coming up.
And I think we're just now getting a look at our leader on the cart coming up behind Casey Hatch.
Mm-hmm. We got the lefty and Satchfield off here to the right.
Neil Kruger is a 5 handicap, so he's not getting a stroke on this hole.
He's a little right of the pin as well.
He needs to get up and down to win this tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has a chance at this point, Mike.
Well, Stonehouse is still at -2 in the clubhouse. Depending on what happens here, we could have a playoff.
We could move it like
Joe
that one.
Miller,
And another club
and
toss.
The club went flying farther than the ball, of course.
The gallery seemed to enjoy that.
Yes, they did. So they were pointing over here behind where Joel's at to see where Kruger went, but I'm not. I see him coming up.
I'm not sure what happened with the spotter on Kruger's ball, and we sent an official out there to make sure he got a fair ruling. We assumed that he was in the ditch ravine down there and hit his 3rd shot.
If you see,
He seems a bit despondent.
now to the right. Let's go over here to the right and look at Casey Hatch. That is his drive. He's right there where Kevin Hall was earlier, about the same distance. Let's see if he can outdo Kevin and Kevin's untimely shank that threw the club farther than the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. That is just a monster drive, Brad.
It's inhuman, really.
But
nobody should hit a golf ball that far.
he is the Incredible Hulk, so let's watch what he does here.
This is an incredibly short game.
JJ was a +1.
Oh, he shanked the ball behind.
That is just. It's like seeing Halley's Comet. It just doesn't happen.
Is that the?
It's a second shank in the same position. Are you sure about the Kevin Hall one? Was that Hall that did that the first time?
Yeah, Hall left it short. Remember, he didn't even get up on that
You're
green.
right.
There's Joe Miller coming right down up the hole. Man, it's tough to stop.
Here comes.
So here's Kruger
our
off to this
our
side.
leader.
He's the leader up on top of the hill.
We
He
don't-
needs to up and down to take this to at least. This could be at least, if he didn't have to take a drop, we could see a playoff. We don't know what happened down the hill. That's a good shot.
It's a
Brad.
good
Let's see if
shot from that
holds.
position.
Oh,
Oh, it does not. It rolls
out.
all the way out.
So, depending on what happened down below. And that right there, that ball coming through is Casey Hatch's third shot. Not happy with that result.
No club toss, so that can't be a good sign. This is probably a putt to win the tournament from, what do you say, 45?
45 feet, yeah. That is not what he was hoping for, I'm sure.
Seems like at this particular point, etiquette is out the window these days for this particular group. They're just going whenever they're ready, and
there
Miller
we go.
converts. Very nicely
Joel
done.
does something nice.
Did he put out a turn? Yeah, finishing.
That's what she said.
All right, we got Casey Hatch, who was not happy. A monster drive with a shank, and now he's
He's there in
left
3.
himself.
He's left us for 4.
yeah left a really lot of hard work. About a 50-footer here, I'd gather. Let's see if he can keep this one up. The other ones have been going lower than the hole.
Got them, Jordan.
It's got the pace. It's got the pace, and it's
dropping
just gonna
below, just like the rest we've seen. If I
So
could
it's
only
been all
do this,
day.
if I could only do this first, I'd know how these break. I'd know how to play every hole.
Yeah.
Oh, almost a lipper. There we go.
Get away, Casey.
All right, this is a very important putt.
This is to win the golf tournament. We believe we haven't got confirmation from the rules official yet, but we assume that this is for the win.
I mean, I gotta believe, anticipating a drop, he has to have this, or
Yeah, we're gonna have a playoff.
we could have very easily have a playoff. It's away.
It's a good stroke.
That's a
It's
good
got a
stroke.
chance. Oh! He's left
Oh my
himself
God, Neil.
just enough where you have to really pay attention.
It is so hard to keep that above that hole. That just missed underneath, like we've seen all
They're
afternoon.
knocking in confidently. And knocks
All
it
right,
in.
we'll have to see how that hands. How
We
that
assume
goes.
that's going to be a bogey and we're going to have a playoff.
Satchfield coming back around. Can he keep it above the hole? No. Cannot keep it above the hole. That's good.